Hello and welcome to Chess Please, and today we're just going to keep on playing puzzles until they stop us. Let's jump in. This is the survival mode puzzle rush on chess.com. The first one's always pretty handy. We generally are either making simple captures like this, or a lot of the times you'll see like a back rank mate like this. And the first 10 I imagine are going to go pretty handily enough. This one I think is like a little side rank mate because we got all this captured. So we can just do that. And again, back rank mate. This is kind of the problem with puzzle rushes, in my opinion, is that there is just too much back rank mate going on. But it is a really common motif. Like you do need to learn it. And there's enough like variation on themes, but a lot of like one move checkmates like this. And they get really, really difficult, which is kind of deceptive from like when you start and it's like, oh, I'm never going to get one of these wrong, until they become very, very difficult. Now this one, oh yeah, it's this, and then we capture in here, that's fine, and then we can take there, and that's checkmate. Okay, so we're starting to have to use a smidge of brain power. This is covered, so this will work. Queen will block, and then we take the queen. Great. Okay, next up we have a king in the middle of the board. And oh, I'm thinking this forces the king here, and then this will work. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, they didn't even make us play that out. Maybe it was made already. Next one. Again, this is blocked. Nothing too fancy here. I think it's just that. 11 down to 10 down. So the first 10, no major disasters there. This is just supported checkmate. This again, supported checkmate. We're good. I think we're gonna get into some like genuine tactics pretty soon, I hope. We'll take here I call this the chess.com puzzle. This is the one they always like, where you bully the king into the corner with the queen, and then you sacrifice the queen, the rook has to take, and you get back rank mate. Chess.com have like 100 plus of that exact puzzle, or that exact pattern. And I honestly have like never used it in a game, but I long for the day when it happens. I think we have it again here, kind of that same motif. Bully the king into the corner, rook takes, and then you take with the rook. Right as rain. I think we can just take this because they can't take back because we'll take the rook. Is there anything better? Probably not with the double attack going on here. So let's just do that. And we'll take here. Happy days. 16 in the books. White to move. Okay, our checks. That works. We win a queen. I think that might just be it. Win a queen, and also it's not that clear where they go. Brilliant. Oh, it's another one. It's another one of these. The bully corners, the bully puzzles. Again, I long for the day when it comes up in a real game, but it is not this day. No. What do we have here? We've this check, but then king just pops up here. Oh, and then there's a fork with the queen. I think that's just gonna be it. Bang, bang, bang. Beautiful. Let's just get the king out of there, and we're good to go. Coming up on 20 now. Oh, I think, yeah, so this king, if we draw our little square here, oh yeah, we do this. This is our square. The king needs to be touching the square in order to be able to catch this pawn, meaning it can't catch the pawn right now. And I think if we delay any further, they're going to push this. And very importantly, that pawn is also blocking the bishop from defending. A lot of arrows, but I think it's this. And then we just push like a dog. And we promote. And that's 20 in the can. The next 10 will take a lot longer. but that's what we're here for. Again, maybe I'm just psyching myself up. Maybe I'm just psyching myself up. Right. You can be tempted to take here, but you're actually still down material at the end of that line. I wonder, can we just get our queen away with check? Is that just the thing? I think it might be the thing. And we'll take... And now, because the queen managed to trade herself off rather than just get lost, we're good to go. This one looks like mate in one, just here. I think. It's scary, but not really. It's just mate in one. Great. Wunderbar. Again, a king in some serious peril. But what is the actual move? I don't think these guys are going to be involved. He might be involved later. But here's the juice. Checks. Oh. That's checkmate again. Checkmate in one, right? I think so. Hurrah. Hurrah. Okay, the 20's not as fearsome as we anticipated. This is another classic puzzle. This is actually one is really nice. Where you can actually just take here and king can do nothing. That's checkmate. The knight covers the escape square and you win the game. 24. It's been a smooth sailing 2 dozen. And I feel like I've jinxed it enough for it to go wrong, but we'll just keep doing our we'll just keep doing our best. Bless me. Bless you. Thank you. Now then. Part of me likes taking the bishop here with the rook. So then you get takes with check. So you get a nice little check here. And king has to go, well, here, here, here. Oh, and then we can pick up the rook. Yeah, there it is. Cool. This. Is it picking up the rook? Is that all we do? Because I guess we're up a piece at the end of that line. Cool. I agree. That was I concur. Now, incredibly scary position here for black. But this is another kind of drawback of puzzles and tactic studies in general, which Lévi-Rosman touches on. Is obviously this is super scary and in a game very difficult to find a way out of this, but because we know this is a puzzle, we know there is a way out of it. So that by virtue of there being a solution, I'm more emboldened to look for a solution. That doesn't make it any easier to find the right move. I would say things that come to mind. I mean, we actually aren't. Oh, I guess we are. No, we are. We are being threatened. So it's got to be checks, and the only check I see is this, which forces the king. Either here is the wise man's move. And then king takes, so then we go bang, queen, check. If they go there, they're dushed, because then we can go here, and then they'll go here, and then we can go here, or even queen take there. Okay, so if they go this way, we're fine. And then if they don't, they go here. We go here. It feels like we can definitely get them But I'm just... I guess they go here. And then queen here is pretty good. I think we can explore that line. I think we're good. I think it's this. Bang. Okay, they went that way. Bang. We will do... I guess it's got to be this. Is this a draw? Here. I don't see anything else. So let's just grab a draw, maybe? Yeah, okay. A draw was what we needed. Which is good. We were in peril. So can't complain about that. In a real game I'd probably just take here without thinking about it, because then they would have to take there and we'd be like, oh, expose king. But again, this is a puzzle. So I think it's an area of my game I need to improve. I mean, this looks good, and I think we can proceed this, because that's going to be a double attack, but then I can take bishop's defended. So we do this first, and now we can double attack to our heart's content. That doesn't really do much that I care about. We'll take the bishop. Wonderful, wonderful. It's looking like some kind of back rankage. Plow in here. Rook can't go because he's pinned. So queen can go, they won't do that. So they'll do this. And then we can drop back here. And then if they block with the queen, which I think they kind of have to do, we can sacrifice the rook to attract the king onto that square and take the queen. Is that? I think that. It makes sense in my head. Let's see if reality concurs. It's this. Then it's this. Ooh, forgot the king can go there. Didn't we now? But the attraction remains. King take. Well, I wonder could the king have gone back there? No, because then we take. Anyway. Great. Wonderful. Got a kind of Alekine's gun here. Looks really tempting. Looks very, very tempting. Particularly with the threats coming down here. It's very hard not to use this. This is called Alekine's gun. I don't know if this might be a different configuration, but basically once you have two rooks and a queen on the same file, I think you might need to have them in a certain order, but I always think of this as Alekine's gun. There's very little that can stop it. And I think in this case, like, it just takes, queen takes, I guess the queen isn't forced to take, but we can just continue on with the battery if not. Queen takes mate. Yeah, I don't see a need to overcomplicate this. No other check. I think it's just this. Oh dear. Too simple by half. Look, 28 before our first faltering. It's not ideal, but it's probably better than I've done in the past. 45 is my best score, but I don't know if I've got a 45 in me today. My brain is working in a little bit of slow motion. But I think we're doing okay. You gotta talk positive about yourself, you know? I think we can take this, and then this rook will take back. Then we can slot in here with check to protect the promotion square, get this bishop as well. Is that true? That's not that true. Oh yeah, no, sorry, it is. Because Now we can take the rook, and the square was still protected. Great. Okay, this one looks almost like a smothered mate, but not quite. Check, take. That's not gonna do it. Ooh, I love this. That looks really dangerous. And then rook blocks. Knight takes. We win the rook, but is it actually good? Knight takes, yeah, because then queen back here is kind of weird. This does look like the right start. Maybe. Queen there, block there. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Queen there, block there. Knight here, check. King there. Knight there, mate? No. Not mate. No, not mate. Scratch that from the record, please. It is check, but the rook is still here. And it's protected. And the queen can come back. Okay. I'm still finding it hard to leave this move well alone. Block. We do win the rook. And they can't just take back right away, because then we take with mate. But they also... The problem I'm seeing is queen back here. Rook back. Knight takes. Queen back here looks a little hinky to me. Because defends, or it hits the knight, which is defended, or attacked twice. It's defended once by the queen. And I don't see a silver bullet there. This rook has not been mentioned thus far, but it can slide in after an out sacrifice. Now we've just been scorned by a overly profligate sacrifice, so I'm shy. Check. Take. Useless. Useless to us. Not useless. Little useless. Pretty useless. Is there something we're missing? Check. Block. That move is forced. Knight takes. This is pretty much forced, I think. Or it's certainly a decent try. Is there something like rook takes here? King takes, rook takes. I don't really know. I am gonna jump in because we're at an impasse. Not great. Oh, okay. Good start. Is there anything to be said for a little check here? I don't think so. I guess we just won the rook. We overcomplicated things to the nth degree. Welcome to chess. Right. Now then. Onward. There is a sick and twisted part of me that thinks it's just this. I'm not so sure what that actually does. Rook just moves away. Seems a little slow. Seems a little slow to me. Well, let's go through our game plan here of checks. Checks, take, check, take. Neither of those are good. There's that, then that. Take. I am very drawn to this move. I think there is. We might just win the knight, which in this situation is enough. It feels a little weird, I'll be honest with you. We hit the rook for some pressure. It's got to move away. Bishop comes in here, but then like rook there seems really distressing. Because then that'll be check. Takes. Bishop takes, king takes. Well, no, bishop takes with mate. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now I love it even more. Unreal. Well, that's quite rude, isn't it? Not playing the exact line that I calculated. Very rude. Taking the rook obviously feels nice, but they'll just take back, and we don't have... No, I thought this was going to be mate. Very interesting. Yeah, this knight move is a real thorn in the side. Take, take, bishop here. King can no, king will have to go. So this is take, take, bishop here, check. Go here. That doesn't feel right. Very, very tricky. Do we have time? I was like, do we have time to just do this and then this? The answer is I don't think so. Mainly because this is check immediately. That was childish. That was a childish thing for me to do. My brain is giving up, which is not a quality I love in me. Not something I like to do. But alas, here we are. All we can do is our best, and that includes temperament-wise. Threw the toys out of the pram, had a childish moment. Let's dust ourselves off. Could happen in a game. Does happen in a game. Let's get back in the saddle. See if we got to 30, kind of. Right. There's a check here. That looks pretty dastardly. That's all covered. So this is forced. And then this is mate? Yeah. Nearly. Okay. That was a one move beauty. We love to see it. Nice little X-ray tactic, I think, here is what we're spotting. If we go here, check. Rook takes. This rook comes alive. This rook can block all he wants, but it won't matter. I think that's going to be it. Bosh, bosh, bosh. These ones are far less agonizing. And I think I've been the one to agonize myself over some of these puzzles. I don't know if they were as deep as I made them out to be. This looks pretty good. That will force this, pretty much force that. Then there's this check. It goes here or here, then we do this. Nope, we do this. If there. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Hard to see past this as a first blow. Then this. Then this. Then probably that if I were them. Then. Ooh, then that looks really good actually. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good either way. Okay, let's try that. Try. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Back in the saddle. We are on our last life here. And it feels like it. But the last few have been fine. Oftentimes in these endgames, it's just pin the piece. Pin the piece is what's going to win you the game. Knight moves away here with check, we just take. Knight moves... Where's the other check? The other check is here. We just take with the rook. Yeah, I don't think it's too much more than that. There's that, sure, that's fine. This is a tempo maneuver. And then this is also a tempo maneuver. Cool. And then you don't have enough defenders. And we win the game. Snaps for puzzles. White to move. Okay, this is basically like how can we engineer this trade off so that they won't be able to stop us promoting. So if we take, white takes, no good. I don't think, because these edge pawns, there's a lot of technique in getting them promoted. A lot of it is about chaperoning with the king. I think if we just move up here, because this rook is pinned, so they're gonna have to. And actually, whoa, can they even save that? Then they'll have to take. Then we can take here, and we just sort of shoulder the king the whole way along. Now the good thing about these races is once you have the inside track, it takes ages for the king to like come back here and walk around and get it, and the whole time you're chasing it up this way. So my bias is always to like run the king this way, because it's very hard for them to get back around. I think even still we don't even have to worry about like the king undercutting us here. So yeah, if we go here, let's say they go there, we just do this and it's over. Yeah, I think we can. And we don't want them to get to here. So I think we don't let them. So if we go here and then they start the undercut like this, we do this, they do this, we do this, they do this, they do this, and the king's protecting. So yeah, we can just keep on running up the board. Yeah, oftentimes when you're trying to promote your pawn, leading with the king first is a way I've found helpful to just shoulder the other king away. This one looks like we just take here. Bishop is pinned. King is in check. I think that's mate in one. Very nice indeed. Okay, we are in check. Let's count the material here because it feels like we just take here. We've both got 2 rooks. We've got 2 minors. We both have a queen. Yeah, why wouldn't I just take this? Defend the bishop. Just tempo on the queen. Rook can come in here. I don't particularly mind. It all seems a little simple. Simple Simon. I just can't see past this being the move. The knight has been taken. I think we just take here with check and then we take here. Is that... I mean, maybe that's annoying, but it feels fine. Okay, great. Looks like we have something cooking here. Just that those pieces can access some of those squares. That's my initial read of this. Nothing too dramatic. I like the push here. It sort of forces their hand to either take or... Well, they're not going to take with the queen. So they take here. So bang, take here. Queen in here, check. Queen here, check. King there. Rook take? Doesn't look too shabby. Doesn't look world beating either. Oh, maybe actually after bang, bang. Just queen here, win the rook. Yeah, that feels right. Let's push. Then do this. Win ourselves a rook. Happy days. 38. Okay, this is after our childish incident where we just sort of impulsively made a move that was wrong. We have recovered well, I think. I think this is turned into like already a pretty good go, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that recovery. Didn't have to go like that. We might have tilted fully. And in the spirit of patting ourselves on the back, let's continue. We can hit him with check here. Which looks fun. Check. I mean... Oh, what about... No, I was like, is check here any good? Oh, it's kind of good, you know. Yeah, it is kind of good. Because I got confused about which way the pawns are going. The pawns are going this way. So they can't take. So if we come in here, check. Here he's dead meat. Because this will just happen. So then they'll have to go up here. No, can't go that way. So here, they just have to take with the queen. Right? Okay, yeah, great. I don't even think we need to take back here. I think we can just put the squeeze on with checkmate. Checkmate in 2. I like it. I like it a lot. Bang. That's a little tricky one where sometimes when you win the queen and you're thinking, great, that's the puzzle. And then you go and you take the queen and you get the red X. And then you throw your computer in the ocean. And you never play chess again. So I'm glad that didn't happen this time. I'd love a nice little round 40. That'd be great. That would be really nice. This just looks like an active move. Just in general. Tees up a couple of checks, which is nice. Hits the rook. Puts some like indirect pressure on the knight by attacking its defender. Gets the knight out of trouble. That does seem just like a good move that I would play. Concretely, is it good? We simply cannot know. I mean, if they let us take here, that's disastrous. Oh yeah, because there is a fork here at the end, meaning. I was like, what does that mean? I was like, can we potentially sacrifice that rook in some lines? Not right now, or even after this, but we can give away a rook for this knight if it allows us to hit this fork, because then we'll have won the knight. Just so hard to see past this move once you see it. Like there's this, but then bleh, bleh, whatever, draw. Whew, for a lot of not that much calculation. That I'm glad that worked. It just looked like a really, really good move, which is again not the best way to conduct your chess. Now, I do like. I mean, like this just looks good because if the knight takes, we win the exchange. Is there a way to win the full piece? I don't think so. We did point out that this fork earlier on, which as long as this rook lives on this file isn't really an option. So bang, bang, bang. I feel like an exchange in these situations is enough. A lot of these puzzles you're winning queens or checkmates and everything like that. In a game, if I saw that, I would be like, absolutely, I'm gonna get an exchange. A forced exchange in my favor. Very hard to argue with, I would say. Just doing the thing where I'm like, look for a better move, because we did just talk about the perils of having to throw your laptop in the ocean, and I can't afford a new one. So check, check. The fact is, like, I know that this works out to an exchange. I don't think there's a way we can just fully win a piece. Let's do it. Anything fancier here? I don't think so. Whew! Okay. I was very sweaty there, to be honest, because I really wanted to get to 40. Arbitrary number, of course, but I'm an arbitrary guy. And oh, is this an en passant checkmate? Not quite, but it's nearly that. There might be en passant involved, because I feel like this. Oh, I guess not. I guess not. Not en passant. I don't think so. This, because I was thinking like bang, bang, that's en passant checkmate. But it's not, because this square is now free, and also they can block with the knight as well. So they just shouldn't make that move. This looks pretty tasty though. This just looks like regular checkmate. Doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, hey yeah. That's covered, that's covered, that's covered. King's in check, no way to take it. This is a mate in one puzzle? It is a mate in one puzzle. We're getting. Next up on the old shopping block, another endgame puzzle. Kind of. What I am seeing here is that this kind of makes an artificial back rank mate possible. And if we wheel our rook across, then anywhere the queen moves off of this file to get away from the rook, anywhere the queen moves, we can then slam in here. Rook takes, queen takes. That's actually checkmate. And I don't see a good way for them to avoid that. But they must have had some way. That's okay. That's alright. Our third best puzzle rush of all time. Our first best this week. We've only done 2 this week. What? I was so convinced. Let's find out what the heck happened here. Because that is devastating. Yeah, let's play this one. So this, I just did not see what they could do to save the game. I thought this was like almost forced mate, or like at least forced queen trade. Maybe that's it. Maybe there is a forced mate that we're missing. But I do not see it. Oh. Is it this? Just way too weak on the light squares. Yeah, there it is. Okay, fine. Yeah, fair. No, that's better. It's a faster way, and a guaranteed checkmate. I concede. All right. Alekine's gone. I'm so tempted with this, but we did get lazy. Got very lazy, and we didn't need to. I think we actually can just take here. King takes is pretty much forced. Queen there looks like checkmate. C time near enough. There. Yeah, queen here, king here, queen here. Looks good to me. Bang. Ooh, interesting. Just win the queen. Fair. Okay, that was on me. That wasn't our childish move. That was when we got a little brazen. This was our childish one, where we found this lovely move, this was probably my favorite move we played. We couldn't find the follow up. We did some very childish thing. I think we just took the rook, knowing that it didn't work. Okay. Time makes fools of us all. And this is actually pretty nice, I think. Is it? Does it work? I think it does. So I think the whole thing about this is not that it defends the rook, is that it blocks their rook from this square, meaning that this becomes a mate threat. It also does defend the rook, so that when they land their knight check, either one that they want to go for, we can then just take the rook with our rook defended. Okay, I think that's it. Bang. Okay, that's alright, I think. Okay, that was a pretty nice one. Pity we couldn't finish that one up, because that would have been a very tasty puzzle start to finish. 41, pretty happy with that, and we had a few wobbles, but we got through it together. thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time with some puzzles and chill. I hope you have a great day and enjoy your chess. Feel free to stick around and subscribe for more chess content. All the best.